Hello everyone, I'm Charles of Victoria, and welcome back. Today we're back playing some more City Skylines. Still working on the first ward from 1875 in Dayton, Ohio. I've messed around with the map a little bit. I've been trying to get different roads working and things like that. So I kind of made my own little custom roads. As you can see, we're going across the Miami River there. There's Main Street. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get on with it. So, as you can tell, I've been playing for 45 years in the game. Still having issues with trying to get certain things to the city. Like, apparently everything needs fuel, and for some reason, it could be the traffic jams we're getting or something of that sort. But I'd really love to upgrade these bridges and make them bigger, but sadly, I can't make wider wooden bridges. So we're stuck with that for now. But we are going to get trains coming in since 1875, as last time I was putting the train tracks down. I also went ahead and put actual canals in. It seems to be a more cleaner cut. Every once in a while we'll get little graphical errors like that. I think it's just because they're so small. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I updated the train station that will be going here, so it looks pretty good. And also, you know, might as well, since I've already did it. Like I said, I've been messing around with tracks and stuff. Let's go this way real fast. I'm still waiting for the game to break. I know it's getting to that point that, I've probably modded stuff way too... Oh, I put the wrong one in. I've probably, I put way too many mods in this game, so at some point this series might end just because everything I've done. So this should be a two-way. I don't know why it shows a picture of a one-way, but so we'll get trains kind of coming this way, which is cool. The train station, I tried making it into a single track one way or both ways, but we'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, I think everything's going well. I think last time we put some schools in. As you can tell, money is one of those things that we're trying to get, but we're gonna need to put a high school in because I don't think our people are that educated. Let's see.
I think we have a moment.
Yes, there's no high school. So what we might go ahead and do real fast is just put a high school in. Is this a high school? That's an elementary.
Will you ever play?
What are you? Are you a high school? Yes, you are. We're gonna go ahead and put a high school.
I don't think so.
Ooh, that sounded horrible.
You see, I find
Put it here.
Much more pleasing
20,000?
to listen to the
Not
sound
bad.
that the drum produces when struck,
So we'll put that there.
rather than the manufacturing process.
And hopefully we'll...
On which drums are made.
Oh, that's... We're gonna have to move this over.
Machines and oboe machines. I think that's one bit of
There we go.
that we can do without.
Cool. But yeah, I can't remember if last time I showed you guys all this. I did make some custom roads. One thing I'm gonna need to do is pay very close attention to when I put the tram lines in. I think I fixed them all, but the roads are wrong. Yeah, we actually got more modern lights saved to the actual road here. But I went ahead with the mod that I have, and I kind of put those in for now, which look really nice, I think. So, and if I look at my my actual gameplay right now, I'm only getting, you guys might be seeing it better than what I'm seeing it. I'm only getting 18 frames a second. But it looks decent, you know, from what I can tell. Just we got a little bit of chugging going on. Let's see if we can't fix this real fast. This is what happens when I play this game. I'm like, oh, we need to fix all this stuff right now while you guys are watching me, and we never get anything done. But I want to try getting this going a little bit. We need to go under this. Nope. There it is. Okay. Let's do these junctions real fast. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, everything looks good. We're just gonna have traffic, I guess. Alrighty. So I got the map in the top left. So let's focus on here. Right in this area. So let me go tab out real fast. Make the picture bigger. So we're going to be messing around with this. As you can tell, there's a lot of train tracks. And it does look like the tracks go down the road. And this was one of those things where I'm like, you know, trying to figure out. We might be able to do it. Or what I might do is put the tracks to the left or something of it. Let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn all this off. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go across to Wayne, it looks like. No, we're gonna do something different. Let's just see if we can't cheat this. This is gonna look horrible. Let's see here. Put this here. We'll go bring this way for now. Then we're gonna do a double track too. And I think what we're gonna try doing, I think I can do something like this. Yes, sweet. Alrighty, so this is gonna be very interesting. Now, how's that look? Pretty elevated. Okay, let's see if we can't bring this down a little bit. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if it'll let me move anything. Okay. So what we might do instead, we might make the track come behind everything, I think. That might be a little bit better. It's like, as much as I'd love that train track to come through, I just think that... Oh, actually it's here. We need it. And this is how we break the game. This is exactly how. We're gonna bring it down a little bit. Can we get it to actually like fit in with the road? That'd be very cool if we could. Okay, how's the height here? A little elevated. So I think that's what we're gonna do instead. What we could do is get rid of that, so it's not all weird looking. It's gonna be a lumber yard and all that stuff. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this back a little bit, and this back a little bit, and this back a little bit. Bring that. And so what we could do is we can kind of curve this around this way. And if we're lucky, we won't break anything. Let's kind of have it go like this. Oh, worked perfectly. Okay. Alrighty. So we got that. I'm gonna have it curve a little bit. This is where the fine detail comes in. Okay, no matter what I do, it's gonna break things. So that's fine. Go back to this single one here. That's the wrong one. There we are. Okay, so this is gonna go this way. I'm gonna have a slight curve with the tracks there. There, that looks good. Hopefully that'll work. Do we get our things back? Not really. Okay. So how do we want to go about it? We got this here, which is no problem. But I fear as we will not get kind of how we want things. That's good with the track there. So we could do the same thing here and have it do that. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna do this here. Actually, why are you doing that? We don't want that track. We want this one. Okay, so this is gonna come like this. And what we're gonna try doing is put all these tracks back here. So we should be able to do something like, maybe like this. This is gonna be so weird watching. Okay, so it is not liking that. So we're just gonna put them behind. It's no problem at all. So let's go ahead, exit that, get rid of that real fast. And I don't mind putting the tracks back here either, because it'll work out better, I think, in the long run. And we'll just kind of have it kind of zigzag this way. Out there. Why not? It's gonna yell at us saying things are occupied. And I'll be like, whatever. I don't care. I do what I want. So we do have a weird little graphical design thing happening here. There we go. Look at that. How would you like to get stuck between all those tracks? So, that's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. Now let's see what it does here. Oh, cool. So it did do it right. Cool. I was worried that it wasn't going to make a bridge. I was worried about that, actually. Oh, this is disappointing. That's fine, though. But either way, we got our little thing line there, which is good. Let's move this up a little bit. So we're going to come up a little bit above this area over here. Oh. There we go. Come back in here. There we go. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead with those lines some more. So this is third. So we got a lot of little tracks to put down. This is going to come up here, it looks like. And it does look like it intersects with this area here. But we're just going to have it just plainly go like this. No sense of messing with the tracks or anything. Or the road, I mean. Good. And it looks like a track comes this way across that bridge. That's not going to be there. So let's go ahead. Got a lot of different little things here. Sadly, I don't think we'll be able to put the whole freight area in. Looks like we got a couple little streets we can mess around with too. Okay. Got that. And looks like we got a little passenger depot. Which we don't have money for at the moment, which is no problem. But we'll go ahead and just put like a little road coming off the side here. Along this area. Why not, you know? Why not? Alrighty, we just gotta hike that back up. Because, you know, I've messed around with the train so much that the game doesn't know what the train level is. And let's just kind of do something like this. Get a little bit closer to that edge there. Yeah, that looks good. Another thing we're gonna need to do is, which I'll do off screen, is we need to, oh, look at this tram. That's gonna be so nice once we get the trams going. We need to go ahead and, I'll do the canals, put those in. Do we have a small station? I think we do. Let's just check this out real fast. Because that's could be our little... That's the downside with all these little stations. They're so huge. Hey, we can put this one in. It's a little depot here. That'll work. Let's do that real fast. That there. And it looks like it's gonna be a single track. Well. That's done something weird. I kind of move it a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit movement. Maybe move this a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead, go back in here. Boom. I can also off stream redo the track, make it look nicer. Go back over here. And the one-way track does tie back into this, so we'll have that just kind of tie in here. I really don't like that other rail, but it is what it is. I can't wait to make that double track, actually. And it looks like right here, oops, about here, we're gonna have that one rail come over. We're gonna raise this up a little bit. That way we can get like a nice little bridge going over. I'm pretty sure they had steel bridges back in the day. Well, apparently I'm also gonna have to redo this too, because that still has it as one way. So I got a little bit messing around with, but it's good to discover these things. Okay. So this here, I could be wrong, but I think that might actually be the second street market. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go this way with it. And we're just gonna have, oh, there's so many tracks coming off of this. We probably won't have all the tracks. We'll probably just have it like this. And we'll have some tracks come off here. How these all like come off this. Okay. Let's go ahead. This is gonna be here. So we're gonna have some tracks here. Get rid of that.
This is the classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
Could do this, I think. Then right here we'll have the other track. I'm doing my own little thing here because I think otherwise it might be a little hard to do. Let's go like this real fast. I think we're gonna have to like manually put them in. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to do some of this stuff here. We are. Yeah, I love messing with these small little details. So we're gonna have this kind of come like that. Actually, that's gonna be a single. Pop you in there, you'll split off. Alrighty. And we'll do the same thing here. You know what, we're gonna do that instead. Why not? We'll make that double. It looks better. Alrighty. I think I may have accidentally got rid of it. There we go. There's something going on weird with those rails there. There we go. Can we maybe like stretch that out? You doing something weird there? Yeah, you are. We're just gonna let that go. We're not gonna don't look at it. We're not gonna draw any attention to it. It'll be okay. Then we're gonna have like a little track coming down this way. We can have it here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we got rails. They look okay. We're just not gonna look at them. Don't look at them. Don't draw any attention to it. They'll be all good. Like these, I want to make them into single, but I know it's gonna break everything. And I do want to put a depot over here. I might do that too. Okay, let's look at our depots. We're gonna go here, go depot. Depot. And there we go, we got our little depot. I'm gonna turn it around, of course. And hopefully we can get some good stuff happening. But we also got these little tiny depots too. Got our ferry depot. Let's look at our train stuff. I'm pretty sure somewhere I have some legit, like, assets. Was under the wood one that looked interesting? No. Okay. Maybe under parks, I think. Let's go under parks. As you can tell, I think the game is really starting to hate me. Because it's not wanting to do things. There we go. Do our props here. Oh, we got some vehicles and stuff. Nice, nice. Ooh, we can use this for the lumber yards. That'll work out perfectly. We're just gonna have to hand paint everything. It's not bad. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see what parks we have real fast. Oh, the music's starting to go. I'm gonna have to look for these assets. I'm not gonna like hold you guys hostage to look at these things. But I know somewhere there is this little depot thing I got. Really thought it was under trains, but apparently not. We're gonna put one of these in now. Kind of hoping let me rotate it, but apparently not. Let's go ahead. We'll put our road in. We'll do a no parking road. Kind of bring that this way. Put on a grid here, so we at least have something. There we go. We're gonna put train station in. I see what I did there. So this is a new little feature that I'm not used to. Where you can like toggle what you want to build and stuff. Or attach to the roads, I should say. Go. You're like this real fast. And it is only going to be a single, but I'm fine with that. This is the passenger depot, isn't it? Yes, it is. We want it to be a freight. Hopefully we don't lose much money. We lost some money. Alrighty, well, we'll let that go for now. We'll continue on with everything. And we're going to come up this way a little bit more. Like this. Oh, look at all that. Oh, that's a nightmare of fun. Dear God. Alrighty. So, we know we're gonna at least go to First Street. But we're not gonna have all those rails, because I think that would just be a nightmare. We gotta figure out how we're gonna do the bridge, because we're gonna definitely need to lower it. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go like this. Do that. And we're just gonna bring this over here a little bit more. And also bring this in a little bit more. Get rid of that. Let's see what we can't do here. I'm curious as if it's gonna start freaking out here. I think it is. There we go. It would appear as it's going to. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go like this, regular road. Let's see if we can't fix that. That is going to be this regular road here. I do believe. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. And we're going to do the same thing here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I really don't know why it does this thing. It's just so odd, I think. But like I said earlier, I think I've just messed with the train so much that it really doesn't know what the train level is anymore. There we go. Nice. That's a abrupt hill there. I mean, like, maybe fix this a little bit. Maybe just fix it just ever so slightly. Yeah, there we go. That looks slightly better. We'll bring you down a little bit. Maybe pop you up a little bit so canal boats can go underneath it. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and go to our rails. Those aren't the right ones. We need to go this way a little bit more. Alrighty, cool. So, we're going to connect that to that. So at least we have something. And then these tracks are just going to parallel all the way out here. We're not even going to mess with it. But we are going to kind of get them a little bit closer. Move that there. Move this over here a little bit. Move this over here a little bit. There we go, that looks a little bit better, and we're going to slightly move that way. Okay, so we have at least the train tracks going over First Street. Second Street, apparently. And this all the way over. Alrighty, cool. Awesome. So then now we got the tracks going with First Street. Or at least next to it. And there we go. Because we should have... They have it over here. Oh, they don't. Yeah, they do. But there's tracks right there. And then, of course, the ones up north. Okay, so what we need to look at now is we're going to get the tracks coming up this way. So where's Kiwi? Kiwi's here. That's cool. That's good to know. The second street here. Let me actually look at this real fast. Okay, that's by 3rd Street, so that's cool. Okay, so we got 2nd Street here. The train tracks are going to go over 2nd Street. Yes. And then they are going to go pop up right by Kiwi. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. I'm glad I did it this way. It might make it a little bit better. And what are you? You are a company. Oh, I don't have money. I'm like, am I about to hit a building or something? We're gonna slide that way a little bit. Actually, we might not, because that's gonna mess with things, I think. But we can curve it a little bit. There we go. Get a little bit more money going. And so now, we're gonna take this up this way. There's so much stuff. We're actually gonna get rid of that real fast. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. There we go. And then we're gonna have it kind of curve up this way a little bit towards Kiwi here. And apparently, it's doing that thing again,
Welcome to the
where it doesn't know what it wants to do.
Music for classy people. And that's not classist, that's classicist. Look it up.
Then wherever Flag Street is, which we might not even have in it right now. That's gonna be between 2nd and 1st. Where all these little ones are. We're gonna have to re-put those back in, I think. Okay, not too bad. So we'll have to redo all that. But once we start getting trains in, it should be pretty cool. We're just gonna need to put another depot right here. Which is gonna cost a lot of money, but it won't be too bad once we get everything going. People should be happy because we got a high school in now. Right here. And we should see houses improve, I would think. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. We're gonna put another grade school over here. Once we get a little bit more money flow coming. But I think once we get the trains in, it should help out a lot with certain things. Like, I feel as though we'll actually be remotely okay. The only question is, if I were to do this, train tracks here. So we're really gonna have to branch out. Because I was trying to figure out off stream which way I'd want to build the train track. Because I don't know if I want to bring this train track up this way first, or bring that train track, or yeah, bring this one over, bring that one over. So many decisions. Now, how are we doing on power and stuff? Let's check this real fast. Power, we're close again. I just don't feel like they're getting what they need. Alright, what time is it? Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna leave this here, I think. Because we're kind of struggling with money a little bit. But I do want to at least get this to come up here real fast. Move this up a little bit so we can see a little better. We're going to put this in. There we go. That will work. That will work perfectly, actually. Let's zoom out a little bit. And it does look like we got some interesting little tracks going everywhere. But we go up to, it looks like 2nd Street, I want to say. Right? No, we go up one more. Go to Water Street. We're going to do this. This is going to cut across here. And then we're going to go here to Water Street. And it's just going to turn into one bridge. We might do a little bit before. This train's horrible. like really bad. I think we messed up a lot of stuff. Alrighty. So sadly, like I said earlier, we're gonna have to fix a lot of this stuff. Or at least I gotta fix the bridge. Because we got so much weird stuff going on. I mean, that just looks horrible. But we can try raising and lowering thing, which hopefully will help. To make it look a little bit normal. See, that looks normal-ish. There we go. I think we just messed with so much manual things that it's a little bit confused on things. There we are. Looks good. Yeah, how about that? I'm just got to mess with that asset off screen. But we did get some tracks laid out, which is good. But as always, I'll go over here real fast. But as always, thank you everybody for watching. I greatly appreciate it. We're slowly getting the first ward done. It's just, I think we allow infrastructure to lay down first. And then we're not making that much money either. So let me know in the comments if you want me to go unlimited money. Just so we can continuously build things and not have to worry about the consequences. Or if you want me to just keep building the city the way I am, leave that in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. As always, thank you guys very, very much. I'm gonna see if I can't find some more assets for like buildings and stuff. I doubt I can, because I've searched before, but we're getting things done. It's making me happy to continue this. I don't know how often I'll be able to make the videos since I got a new job. It does give me a little bit more time in the afternoon, but also at the same time I'm not used to it yet, so I get kind of tuckered out pretty easy. But thank you guys for watching. You guys take care and have a great week. See ya. Bye.